Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is the first video I've ever created. See that? Well, that's the first portfolio I've ever built. And um, the thing that's probably going to make me lose some money. So up until now, I've always invested in through my pension funds um, and VOO, basically, retirement plans. Everything's safe. Um, and, you know, I've always wanted to give it a shot, see if I can pick stocks, beat the S&P 500, and yeah, just a little side project to have fun with and document. It'll be fun to check back on this video, even if maybe it won't be public back in 10 years from now. So yeah, picking my own stocks, documenting every win, every fail, live, right here. Sounds like a fun experience. So I have much to learn. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know how to pick stock. I just know right now everything's down, kind of a mini crash right now. So I thought maybe it was a good time to start this because most things that I'm buying right now are down like 15%. And I bought 19 stocks and it's with Interactive Brokers and I'm started with 3,300 or 3,200, something like that, cash. Um, and I noticed that if you buy like 19 stocks, you're talking about a buck a commission. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out the fees in the future, but um, for now it's just getting started and getting the ball moving. So yeah, my what's the goals from this channel? Just documenting, see if I can make money, maybe become smarter, maybe analyze stocks, get a little richer, wiser, and maybe if God's listening, He can make me some gains because I think this is mostly luck. Um, I don't think it's brains that make profit in a stock market, but I think thinking outside the box is a good start. So I'm gonna load up my trades. They're all weighted. Are they there? I don't know. Let's take a look. I'm gonna make this smaller. This camera. Sorry, bear with me. Yeah. Is that good? I think so. Sorry, bear with me. I think that looks alright. Yeah. So, hopefully, yeah, they're all weighted. So, highest market value at the top. Most I invested in. And, yeah, let's take a look at my first pick. So, first pick is, let's take a look. Let's load up my portfolio here. And we're going to go to weight. First pick, the Swiss SMI, basically the S&P 500 of Switzerland. I get some of my income through Swiss francs, and I thought that since it's such a powerful currency, that I would leave Swiss francs in there, so I can I don't even have to convert it. It load it up into the account, no conversion, and buy it. So year to date, it's still up 2.94%, 3%, but it still crashed. See, in a month it dropped 8%. They're such a powerhouse. They have all the pharma, all the tobacco, all these big major companies that want to be sheltered from taxes. They're all registered there. So, um, and they're less volatile. Even with the recent crash in America, um, they were still like super delayed. I should have shorted it, but anyways, I don't like shorting. I'm not that experienced yet. I'm not Martin Shkreli. Um, yeah, so that's it. That's the first pick, the SMI. The S&P 500 of Switzerland. Next up, we have Eli Lilly. Do you want to lose weight? Do you know someone that wants to lose weight? I do. I want to lose weight. And with their GLP-1, their weight loss drugs and their whole pipeline. I don't know the whole pipeline, but I think, and I don't want to pick all these pharma companies. I just want to pick one. So I think this company is the future. And year to date, it's still up 14%. So this one didn't go down. I just think it's got some potential. If I look at the ratings on the Seeking Alpha, only Wall Street buy. They're not covered by Seeking Alpha analysts. I still think it's a good buy. All right, next up, we have Orange, French Telecom. It's a bit boring. However, I think they're undervalued. And I think they're up 43% year to date. I think people are starting to learn this. A lot of volume right now. Maybe this is a bad move, but anyways, I picked it. I didn't know that it gained that much recently. They make a lot of money, and yeah, $14. They're traded in euros. Orange Telecommunication. I've been in Europe a little while, and I know that these guys, they have a future. Yeah, so again, a bit boring, but I think undervalued. Next up, luxury goods, baby. Louis Vuitton. Down what? 40%? No, down 13% for the year. Down 33%. Year to date. Yeah. 13% for year to date. Down 33.4% for the year. It's not even covered at all by Seeking Alpha. However, I don't like, this is like a Ferrari, I'd love to have Ferrari too, but again, can't buy everything. So, I don't think they're going anywhere. Luxury bags, luxury goods, everything that, even during a recession, the rich people are still, or the people I want to pretend to be rich, they're still going to buy the champagne. I don't care. I think this is a steal. I don't know why it's down. I'm probably going to have to analyze this a little bit in the future. But, making a bag in China and exporting them to somewhere in Italy and just putting something on it and selling it for like 20,000. How could this not be? This is, yeah, I still think it's a good idea, personally. What do we got next? Caterpillar. Let's go. When I was a kid, I had a cat tractor. Played with it in a sandbox. They're the company of the future. If you want to rebuild, build something new, you're gonna need a big cat. What do you want? What else do you want? They're amazing. And I think I heard Jim Cramer say to not buy right now. So, buy. I'm down with a buy. Alright. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Next up, we got Meta. Everyone I know. Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Threads, Quest, Oculus. And they're down what? Down 6%? Down 12% for the month? Buy it. It's a buy. How can it? Maybe I'm crazy. I'm just thinking, they're so built in everything. Every login, every aspect of the internet, they're there, along with Google. They ain't going anywhere. Google and Meta, they really struck gold. The Zuck. I don't know about this metaverse thing though, but you know, whatever. Next up, Adobe, the Creative Cloud Suite at their high prices. If you're in creative marketing, anything that needs to be done, Adobe's the number one, and they're down 22% year to date, down 8% for a month. I don't think they're going anywhere. I don't think they're going to go of the ways of the Corel Draws of the past. But Corel Draw. Remember Corel Draw? I do. It's the first, let's take a look. Corel Draw. Oh, they're still alive. Corel Corporation. Come on. Aludo. Oh, this building. Ottawa. I've drove by here. Memories. What else they have? It used to be big. They still got some revenue. Anyways, I don't like they still exist, but this company, they got bought up by a conglomerate that has a whole bunch of stuff. Word Perfect. Oh my god. WinZip. Yeah. Aludo, I guess investment firm. Yeah, buy Adobe. I don't think they're going anywhere. They're gonna sneakily keep going. Ooh, look at that. Alright, next up. It's going to be Amazon. You know, just try to go for a week without ordering a product. Most people I know, they can't not use Amazon for like a week. They're always shopping. They're always checking for everything they don't need. I think it's the future. Kind of like I think Netflix is the future, but I already have enough stocks. I'm gonna have to reevaluate all these positions in the future. Maybe I'll make videos. I don't know. Maybe I'll become a stock analyst, a crap one. All right. Microsoft. I love everything about Microsoft, except their search menu. I hate their search menu in Windows. But you know, they got the AI, they got the clouds, they got the gaming. It's like you're investing in Microsoft, you got everything. And I don't think they're going anywhere. And right now, they're down 7% year to date. I think it's a win forever. Bill Gates. All right, next up. There's a fly in here. We have L'Oréal Paris. L'Oréal. You're down? Up 14% for the month. 23% year to date. Oh, they're still down. These guys. What do you call like the 10K of L'Oreal and the annual report? Consult the annual report. Global. Look at these companies. They have everything. Yves Saint Laurent, Armani Beauty, Biolage, Urban Decay, Azzaro, Valentino. They got Matrix. They got the Matrix. Let's go. Prada. They got everything. Such a huge company. And they have, yeah, look at this. We got scientists holding up this. I don't know what this. Beauty born from science. It's a beauty product company. And they got everything. Consumer products, luxury products. Let's take a look. Show me all the brands. You're not going to. Okay, there it is. Lancome, Yves Saint Laurent, Armani, HR Valentino, Prada, Biotherm, Diesel, Miu Miu, a new acquisition right here. I think this is new. Ralph Lauren. They have Ralph Lauren. I don't know. They just got such a huge conglomerate. I like it. And the stock right now is climbing back up. No seeking alpha analysis though. No one, not even Wall Street. Weird. Probably because it's trading in euros. Did I buy it in euros? Let's take a look. L'Oreal. Yeah, bought it in euros. Cool. So, beauty products prints money. What else can I tell you? Next up, we got Google. Alphabet. It's built in everything. Their AI, their search, maybe lacking a little bit behind, but you know, it's down like 14% year to date. I don't see why it wouldn't go back up. I think it's a buy. And I think I remember there's a lot of quarterly earnings coming up. So maybe opening up my portfolio Friday was a bad idea because I think a lot of companies are reporting next week. Anyways, I like it. How'd you find this video? You probably use Google, YouTube. Next up, ASML. Why? They have the factories that build the chips, right? Like, you need them. They're mega important. And where are they now? Oh, I opened up Euro Truck Simulator by mistake. Alright, yeah, they're down 24. Let me see. Yeah, it's a buy. Mega corporation. Speaking of chips, next pick is TSMC. Every chip that you've used, probably made by TSMC, or has TSMC touched it, and I don't see that changing. They're down 16% year to date. I think it's a buy. Buy it. Like I said, I think most of these companies I've been buying, I think they got hit hard recently, and I think they're just gonna go back up. Or I could be wrong. And you can watch me fail. Speaking of more chips, we got Texas Instruments. Simple chips. But I don't think this company's going anywhere. Another one down 13% year to date. I think it's just gonna go back up. No problems. Why would they not? I like Texas Instruments, you know. I remember scientific calculators back in the day. These guys won't go away. At least I don't think so. I hope not. So simple chips, huge profits. Alright, do you like 5G? You know, connectivity? Then, next pick, Qualcomm. Down for the year. Down. They're just down right now. And I think it's gonna keep climbing. I think it's a good time to buy. What's not to like about them? Alright, next one. MU. Micron. They build memory. Computers need memory. We need computers. Boom. That's basically it. And they're down right now. Wow. But they're not going anywhere. Yeah. They have no rating on Seeking Alpha. But I want it. They have any dividends? No. I'm gonna have to learn. I opened up Seeking Alpha just last week as well. I'm gonna have to learn a little bit more about it. Next up, a bit controversial, but hey, high dividends, cash flow monster. And I think undervalued if I compared it to Philip Morris. British American Tobacco. Not down, so it's not part of my thesis, but I just think they're gonna keep growing. 10 years. I think they're gonna go back to 70 or something like that. I have faith in this company, and I heard good things. But, you know, a bit controversial, like I said. And next one. Nvidia. Last one. It's Nvidia. AI King. I don't know what else to say. They're the future. It could be like, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be worth, but it's going to be worth a hell of a lot more than what it's worth now. So yeah, those are my picks. Maybe I'll paste something in the description or something like that about all where I bought, what I'm holding, and the weight and all that. So no leverage, no options. I don't even know nothing about options trading. I would love to learn how to hedge against a crash. Some people like buy the VIX or something like that, or use options. I just don't know how, and it looks so risky to me. You know what? I've looked in interactive brokers, and I can see how how do you make money with it, but yeah, I'm not experienced enough to pick options. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll make some videos about all my positions, evaluate them. Maybe I'll become a financial analyst. I don't know. Most likely I'll just lose money. Post some updates. So I'll try not to fluff it up, and not lie about the profits. Just keep it honest because it's more for me and an investment journey. And yeah, so if you want to know how I'm going to be doing in the future, if I'm going to lose money, if I'm going to win money, hit the like button, subscribe maybe, add a comment, you can DM me, whatever. Maybe we can grow wealth here together, or maybe we can go down in flames. Yeah, thanks for listening, and let's take a look. Is this thing still recording? It is. Wow. I'll see you next time. Hopefully. I'm gonna go walk by the lake. Peace.